Yo, yo, get up, nah I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts.
Well, hello, Bears Nation. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday for you guys. I'm Brandon Trax Hyatt, your host here at Coffee with Trax. We are diving deep into Chicago Bears' electrifying cutoff season. We've got roster cuts, salary cap insights, and a tantalizing list of free agents that could make our team a powerhouse. And guess what? When we reach 3,000 subscribers, you can win a jersey of your choice. So all you got to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, be very active. Make sure you turn all your notifications to all things Chicago Sports Podcast. Check in with us. Once we reach the 3,000 mark, I'm going to check it all out. I'm going to look at the journal, the receipt. I'm going to say who's the most active, and I'm going to send you a jersey of your choice. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and tune in to all things Chicago Sports Podcast. So let's get into it. But remember to stay tuned to the end for your chance to get in on the questions. Just make sure that you drop a bunch of questions so we can get in on it. And at the 5 at 5, I'm going to leave you guys 5 awesome questions. I want to hear from you guys, man. This is a show created from a fan for a fan. So I want to hear about it, man. This Bears season is off to a red hot take already. I mean, it is piping hot, guys. There's so much action going on. And, I tell you what, it's putting last season to a shame. That last offseason was boring. This offseason is redunculous, man, as the Bears brought in a top-notch coaching staff so far under the man of Ben Johnson. Wow. Shout out to him for shaking things up, huh? Shout out. Everybody in the chat say BJ, man, if you guys love the Ben Johnson hire. But the Bears are also making roster moves, guys. They're shaking and moving. And even better than before, the free agency and the draft happens. I mean, there's a lot of good names in the free agency. There's a good draft, a deep draft. Bears have made some roster cuts already with 5 players this past weekend, guys. They got news on their salary cap situation, which puts them in the top 5 in the league at the moment. And they're targeting top free agents at the moment also. I'm here to break it down for you guys. And welcome back to this episode of Coffee with Trax. Before I begin today's show, hit that like button if you want the Bears to go out and get a top offensive lineman this offseason, which I truly think they can with the capital and money that they have. I'm here to break it down all for you guys. And if you want to enter to win a jersey of your choice, as once we hit the 3,000 subscribers, like this video, comment your answer to the question at the end, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you hit all notifications, you get 3 more entries, guys. Let's dive into it. Let's dive into the drama, the strategy, and the potential game changers. Make sure you share this video with everybody. Share it across all platforms. That'll help with your chances to win. We've had to make some tough calls, guys, to reshape our team. Here's who we've been on, moving on from so far. We moved on from Micah Baskerville, an undrafted gem from LSU. He showed some flashes but didn't secure a linebacker spot. We moved on from Dashaun Mallory, a local talent from Central Michigan. He couldn't make a significant impact on our D-line. Running back Royce Freeman, we were all excited about that guy. He didn't fit into our plans with the emergence of our new talent. And Reddy Steward, A favorite from preseason, but the depth at cornerback was too deep for him. And then defensive back JT Woods. After coming from the Chargers, he couldn't find a lasting spot in our secondary. Those moves, guys, put us up not just roster spots, but calorie space also for what's next ahead. Here's what's going on so far with the calorie space. The salary cap is set at 275 million for 2025, and the Bears are starting with 69.93 million. But here's where we can play it smart, guys. Jared Everett, if we cut him, they could save us $6.5 million. $6.5 million. Kevin Byard, his future might depend on the new defensive scheme. We could cut him. Travis Homer, $2.1 million if we cut him. Zach Pickens, if we get rid of him. And edge, Dominic Robinson. I didn't really see much action on him, guys. He really hasn't done a whole lot, okay? So, yeah, man. Their releases could add another 2.5 million to our cap space. This could push our cap space well over 90 million. I think in terms of you look at Ryan Bates, I think if you get rid of him, that's another 5 million. So you're already at 95 there, pushing 100. There's also some creative ways where they can create more cap space. I believe when they do their due diligence and their math, they're going to reach well over 100 million. And that's just plenty of money to mess with. It's crazy. But like I said, getting back earlier in the show, the cap space is already set at 275 for 2025. I mean, the NFL has been pushing this thing. The cap space has just been increasing week after week. And you're seeing the average salaries are going up, though. I mean, make no mistake about it. I know a lot of us get excited and we're like, oh, man, look at all that cap space. Look at all that cap space. Basically, I just call it cost of business. Like, that everything's increasing. I mean, when you look at revenue, ticket sales, all this stuff, jerseys, all these kind of things are going up. The cost of living's going up. Taxes are going up, and look at the networks. The networks are costing a lot of money for this stuff too. They're getting paid for it. So everything has a cost. So what do they got to do? And you look at the average salary for everybody. I mean, in terms of like quarterbacks, defensive backs, receivers are number 2, quarterbacks are number 1. So you got to add the cap space, right, in order to keep it competitive and whatever. And balance everything out. So I think basically that's where it's going at right now. I think actually it levels it all out. I don't think there's a whole lot of like benefit to this other than just keeping it even while the rising costs is, to offset that. So, I mean, in terms of that helps out. But honestly, I mean, it's not as big as it seems, but it's better than going further on down into the hole. You know what I mean? But make no mistake about it. A guy like Ben Johnson and his team are definitely going to do their due diligence, and they're going to hit up the free agency, and they're going to do some pretty cool stuff. Here's a guy that I would like to, and I think most people are hoping, in terms of when you look at a guy that can help you out on the offensive line, a guy that's been there, a guy that's got the hardware, a guy that's seen the confetti, who's basked in the sun, who's young still. And quite honestly, the Chiefs are in over their head with cap space. I don't see how they could secure the bag with him. I don't see how they could keep him around. I think what they're going to do is they're going to look into the draft and they're going to try to make this work. So I would definitely see this guy as somebody that we could potentially get. This is a free agent target that I'd be interested in getting at. Leave it in the comments below. TS for Trey Smith, if he's going to be your game changer, if he's going to be the guy that you would like to see us target in free agency. If there's one guy in free agency that you would like to for us to go after, the Chicago Bears to go after, would it be Trey Smith? I know he's number one in my book, and I definitely think he's going to bring a winning culture to the Chicago Bears. He's going to help out our offensive line. He's going to be saying, hey, listen, guys, I know what it's like to play at the top, guys. I know what it's like to block for a really cool freaking Super Bowl, quarterback who's innovative and dual threat and somebody that you guys, I think just his name and his experience speaks for that. And, he can help out Caleb immensely. He can help out that offensive line immensely. He would be instantly the veteran in the room that everybody would, his presence, in terms of like when he walks in, like he's that dog. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the alpha. And I think we need that right now on the offensive line, right? I mean, it's pretty sad times when your second year pretty soon to be third year offensive lineman is the top guy in the room. So that would be an instant one for me right there for sure. I like him. Trey Smith, the guard from the Chiefs. Here's another guy that's interesting in his own right, and that would be Mekhi Becton. High risk, high reward from the Jets. Could be a steal if healthy. Let me know if you guys are interested in getting Mekhi Becton in the free agency. Another guy to keep your eye on, and I don't know if you guys are interested in this guy or not, is a center, Drew Dahlman. Drew Dahlman. Drew Dahlman has stability at center from the Falcons. I'm interested in him. I think we do need a vet center. I don't think who we have in the building is definitely going to be who we should start next year with. Potentially somebody that would be good on the bench that could help transition over to our team, whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But honestly, I'll tell you what. I think Drew Dahlman might be that guy, or you're looking at Ryan from the Colts. Let me know in the comments below who you're interested in at center to bring in from the free agency, if there's anybody at all, or if you'd like to do a trade, or just go up in the draft and select somebody. It's got to be instantly. I like that guard over there in Georgia. I think, or not guard. I'm sorry, a center over there in Georgia. I think he's pretty interesting. What about also defensive tackle Milton Williams? He could be interesting to go pick out. Versatile defensive lineman from the Eagles. You also got Osa Odi, a young disruptor from the Cowboys for our defensive front. And let's not forget potential sleepers like edge rusher Josh Sweat. And I'll tell you what, man, from Philly, look at it. He's in the Super Bowl, guys. He knows what it takes to win. That speaks volume for our guys. We need some winners in the building, some veterans. And a possible reunion with Chase Young. Let's not forget about that Dennis Allen connection. There's a couple Dennis Allen connections out there. Tyro Mathia, the defensive back. Just keep an eye on those connections that Dennis Allen has. Guys that he would like to bring in the building that you could see the Dennis Allen way of things. I know his focus is on the back seven. He likes to bring some disguises with the defensive backs, and he really likes to listen. He gave Tom Brady the GOAT fits, man. He put all these disguises up. Tom Brady was pulling his hair out, guy. This guy is freaking innovative. He's amazing. He doesn't bring a lot of pressure as far as like blitzes go. He likes to keep, all of that, the receivers covered and all of that. But really good, innovative head coach. I look for him to bring some reunion guys back, see what he can do on the cheap. Chase Young's interesting. He was top 7 in pressures for edge. He only had 5.5 sacks. I don't think he'll ever live up to the hype of being that first round talent that he was supposed to be. But number 7 in the league in pressers, man. Let me know what you guys think about a possible reunion with Chase Young, guys. So with like I said, guys, Ben Johnson is at the helm of all this. He's going to make it happen. And him and Ryan Poles' management. We're on the cusp of something special, guys. This offseason could define the Bears for years to come. Now, before we go, here are 5 questions, 5'5" for you guys. Thank you so much for joining our show at Chicago Sports Podcast, Coffee with Tracks. Make sure you leave your comments below. Hit that subscribe button, notifications, options turned on to all. Make sure you share this video for a chance to win a jersey once we get to the 3,000 subscribe mark and beyond, 4,000, 5,000. The sky's the limit, guys. Signed footballs, Caleb Williams, all this fun stuff we got ahead, man. Thank you guys so much. I love this community. Love you guys. Here are our 5 questions for you at 5. The 5 at 5. Which cut player do you think could have the best career elsewhere and why? Which cut player do you guys think could have the best career elsewhere and why? What do you guys think? If you were Ryan Poles, what would be your priority with the extra cap space? If you were Ryan Poles, what do you think would be your priority with the extra cap space? Do you guys think that we should keep Kevin Byard or move on from him? I mean, that's quite a big chunk of change we could put elsewhere. Is there another safety that's a little bit younger we could go after? How about Mathea? If we get Mathea, are you guys good with moving on from Byard? Or should we partner Mathea with Byard? What do you guys think, man? I mean, do you think that we should really get rid of all these guys? Are you guys interested in getting rid of all these guys? Or should we keep them? I really think that it's good to get some guys in that these new coaches are comfortable with. Let me know in your comments below. Who from my free agent list excites you the most for the Bears and why? Who from my free agent list excites you from the for the Bears and why? I'll tell you right now, not to lead the witness, but this is my guy. This is the guy I want for sure. What other free agents, not to mention, do you think the Bears should pursue? Is there anybody that you guys think that the Bears should pursue that's available in free agency? Leave it in your comments below. We are going to circle back and see what you guys had to say in the chat, man. This is where your voice are heard. You're not going to hear it on the 3-letter network, ABC, NBC. You're not going to CBS. You're not going to hear it on ESPN. Your voice is heard. We're going to pull your name up and talk about it, okay? You're going to be able to see your name on this in this community for years to come. Answer these comments for your chance to win a jersey of your choice when we reach 3,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Bears content. Let's see what you beautiful people out there have got this morning on this wonderful Taco Tuesday. Let's see what we got here. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good morning. Breaking news, Bruce says, good morning. Good morning, buddy. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is not a fan of the Bears. He keeps coming in here, though, man. Keep coming back. James Childress, he says, good morning, Tracks. Bear down, everyone. What's up, Trips? How you doing, buddy? Oh, man, I like that Nike there. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's ring the bell for Trips. Welcome to the Windy City, Coach Johnson. You and your family jumped in with both feet to get the ball rolling and get us fans fired up. Yes. Donkey Kong says talent. No talent in Chicago. Just 23. Okay. Well, that's your take, buddy. You're all entitled to your own opinion. Lane. What's up, Lane? How you doing, buddy? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you. Appreciate the view, man. You're awesome. James Childers says, if Smith is available, I say get him. Sign him also. We need experience on the line. I agree. Foster Covers. Good morning, Foster. Says sign Trey Smith and Tutu Atwell to start. Oh, I like that. Tutu Atwell. There's a name. At Chris Foster. Look at Manning and others first season. Yeah, I agree, Foster. They all have a tough first season, man. Hit that like button, Foster Cover says. Thank you so much, Foster. I appreciate it, man. Love you, brother. James Childers says, I believe Foster has a show too. if I'm not mistaken. I've been in there before. James Childer says we also got to look at how much we have in cap space we have and possibly look at the draft and free agency to be smart in our search and selections and not just get anyone. We are hungry for a title run. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I say keep and partner up. Yeah, buddy. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what they do, man, for sure. It's exciting. It's new, and this is a lot of fun. All these guys on our team, all these guys coming in. Oh my gosh! I mean, you got guys that are coming in from you got probably some players coming in from the Lions, from Saints, from the Broncos, anywhere that there's some sort of connection. You look in terms of like how the NFL is built, and you get these guys, and there's connections, and the language and this and that, and players want to play for coaches, and coaches want to coach players. There's that connection, right? That just has like the tapestry of the NFL. And I think we're going to see some of that. So we'll see. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but you want to see some guys that come in that know these guys' language, right? That know how the way it works with these guys. So I think there's something to look at. We'll see as it comes down. There's got to be some guys coming in, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. For sure. It's exciting, man. It's an exciting year to be a part in. Foster Cover says, yep, BCP on Thursday night with Shorty and PJ. Yep, that's what I thought, man. There's a few Fosters out there, so I get a little confused, but when I see your face on BCP, I'd remember you for sure, man. You do a great job, and so does Shorty and PJ on Thursday nights with BCP. Go check them out, guys. Go check them out. Go check out BCP. They got great content. Love those guys. Trump 2024 says, and use 2 second-round picks on O-line. Hey, now there's an idea. Who would you use on your make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, buddy. Who would you use your first-round draft pick for? You didn't say that. You just jumped right to the second. Who would you use your first-round draft pick for? I'm guessing edge or maybe a running back. That remains to be seen. A lot of people are splitting that. Hard to tell, but make note. Whoa, you guys think that he might go after Genty? I know a lot of people like Genty as far as a running back goes, and he's done some really good work with his number one running back out there. I mean, that guy looks possessed. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He's all over, man. He's a freaking, what do you call it? I mean, he's fast, guys. He's fast. He's a Swiss Army knife, man, for sure. Read previous. Okay, I'll keep up with you. I think Chicago will draft Ashton Genty at 10. Ben Johnson runs a two-back system, and he said he will continue to call plays on offense. Listen, most teams play freaking – you got to understand this. In the NFL, even with the team that we just had, we all run two-back systems, man. You have to. You got to keep them healthy. You got to keep it, the splits. I think it'll be probably – if you get a guy like that, you're looking at, a timeshare of 70-30 maybe, sometimes 60-40. I think it'll change. I don't think he's locked in every week. It just depends. Sometimes you'll run the ball way more. Sometimes you'll pass the ball way more. You never know with an innovative guy like Ben Johnson. And guess what? He's going to tailor it to what we've got. He's already said that. So let's not dumb it down, Trump, okay? Let's not dumb it down. Let's leave some space for him to do things. It's not a cookie cutter of Detroit, okay? He already said he's going to use who we have in the building, okay? So let's not do this connection of like it's going to be Detroit 2.0, okay? Let's leave some space for this guy to grow, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. It might be a 3-back system. It might be a 1-back system. He might be running this guy like crazy. We don't know until we know who our number one guy is. Is our number one guy going to be Swift, or does he shift to number 2, or will it change from week to week? We don't know. All we can do is speculate. But I think right now, drafting a running back in the first round, as dumb as a chair as I sit on, We need to freaking shore up the offensive line. I'm tired of going for cheap, man. I mean, you voted for a freaking billionaire. Why in the hell would you go cheap on the offensive line once again and go get a freaking running back? I mean, this freaking everybody knows, except maybe you, that the entire freaking draft is riddled front to back with running backs. It is deep. So why, in your biggest need to protect Caleb and make holes for the freaking running backs? Listen, we could get a guy like Genty all we want. He's in a freaking two-bit freaking college that is not as freaking big as some of the other colleges, and you want to make sure that that translates to this level. He might not. I want to go ahead and go get some offensive linemen. That is freaking ridiculous. That's a bad take. I'm sorry. As much as I would like to go out and get a running back early, we need to do our due diligence. We've been cheap on the offensive line. It's time to put our foot down and quit being damn cheap. Quit being cheap. Why vote for a fucking billionaire when you're going to be cheap on our freaking offensive line and put Caleb in the goddamn hospital? Freaking be smarter, man. If you're going to join this community, be smarter. Get offensive line, get an edge rush. If you're not protecting our offensive, if you're not protecting our offense, if you're not protecting our quarterback, if you're not making holes for our damn running back, make sure you put rush pressure on the other side of the goddamn ball. And I think that's what needs to happen. I think we need to go out and get an edge guy. That would be a whole lot smarter if you went and said that, hey, let's go ahead and get an edge guy, Trump. Okay, that's what I say we need to do is go get a freaking edge guy if you're not, and get some pressure on a quarterback if you're not going to protect a quarterback. It's one of two things. And don't tell me your second option would be to get a freaking receiver, because that's ridiculous. All right. So Captain Matthew says, Tiekelmeister says, go Packers, Bears still suck. Hey, man, go ahead. Come on in. Enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button. We're welcome, Packer backers. We can chip away. Let's keep it clean, okay? But at the end of the day, we're still 1-0, baby. We still kicked your butts, baby. We're 1-0 in 2025, baby. And you're 0-1 against the Green Bay Packers and Caleb Williams, baby. So take that. And guess what? All that you guys did is win one more games than the Chicago Bears. That's all you freaking, what I got to say, what's Love got to do with it? He ain't got nothing to do with it. That guy sucks. Hit the freaking back. You know what? Hey, you guys went and got Luke Getsy as your freaking guy? He's your senior consultant? Are you freaking kidding me? That guy sucks, man. And so does your OC. I'm telling you guys right now, you guys are going to be at the bottom of this turd pile. Mark my freaking words, dude. We're freaking moving up, man. We're freaking moving up. The Vikings have passed you up. The freaking Lions have been passed you up. And now the Bears are going to pass you up, baby. We're 1-0, baby. And we freaking beat you in Lambeau. That was your New Year's resolution, to losing to the Bears. And we freaking won, baby. Bear down. This is Bear country, man. Salute. Oh, man. Rant over. Like I said, it's a free space, dude. It's a welcome for everybody, even if you have a bad take to go get a running back in the first round, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe I saw that. That is ridiculous. We don't care about who you voted for. It's just your name, okay? We're keeping politics out of that. This is Chicago Bears. This is Chicago Bears, Chicago Sports Podcast, not a freaking place to talk about. You want to talk about politics, pal? We're not going to freaking bring up anything that you have to say. We'll put you on the damn block list. This is for Chicago sports, okay? Keep freaking politics out of it. Shy Bulls Podcast. Salute. 100. Make sure you follow this guy. Check out his content for Chicago Bulls, man. Check out his Chicago Bulls content. Hey, what do you got to say about Chicago Bulls beating the Nuggets last night, man? Oh, how about that? And you got your dunk specialists out there. What do you got to say about that? And they say that they're going after Beal, I think, what the rumors are saying. We got to partner up and do a bowl show, man. You got to get me up to speed. I'd like to bring you on. Let's collab, man. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on XApp. I do a lot of stuff with Chicago Bears players. I got Will Purdue on the team, so we could probably make something work for the Bulls. We are just doing a lot of Bears right now. It's definitely Bears centric because there's just a lot of freaking news right now. It's crazy, man. I can't keep up, man. You know what I'm saying? Foster says Lion, Vikes, and Pack are 0-2 in 2025. That's right, Foster. Tell them. Tell them, buddy. Joey says, go Eagles. All right, buddy. Yeah, man. Let the Eagles fly. You know what? I hope they win, dude. Honestly, Joey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification to all. I agree with you. Listen, Eagles are my favorite freaking offensive line. I love the way the Eagles are put together. When Ian Cunningham came over, I thought it was awesome. Hey, and watch your language, Joey. We're trying not to freaking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, let's remove that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, come on in, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe you hit the wrong turn or you don't know your directions, but you're in freaking Chicago area. So let's be respectful to these guys. Like I said, we're pulling for you. We want to, but hey, you know what? Make no mistake about it. Talk about Mahomes and what could happen. And the three-peat, never been done before. Super Bowls back to back to back. That would be freaking amazing. You know, definitely need to throw as far as goats go, you definitely need to start throwing the hat in the ring for Patrick Mahomes, right? You know, your quarterback is a better runner than he is a passer, that's for sure. What up? What up, Plank? Hey, welcome back. Where you been, Plank? Holy moly. Man, it's been a minute. You doing all right, buddy? Love you. Thanks for coming back to the show, man. Abdul Carter, yes. Now you're freaking talking for sure. Green Bay will be in the basement. We're coming back with a vengeance. Bear down. I agree. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. Foster. Foster covers bear down. Go Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, this guy's definitely lost. What a weirdo. All right. Welcome, CBP. Excellent job on stomping on the Nuggets. Absolutely. Plank. Bear down, brother. How would you feel if Chicago trades up for Abdul Carter? You know what? I think they'd have to. I think they would have to, Trump. I think for sure they would have to because in all the mock drafts that we've done, you see him being traded. And I think you would, or not traded, but picked in like around the 4th, 5th, and 6th. I don't think he gets to 10. I think he gets picked up. There's a big a need for edge rusher and pass rushing in the NFL right now. Good question, man. Good question. I hope the Eagles smoke KC. Yeah, I do too. James Childers says, bear down, brother. I did. Sorry. Yes, they cheat. Kansas City cheats. I've been under the weather, man. Prayers out to Plank, man. Plank is a legend. I just want you guys to know the numbers aren't even close. The guy's been down for a couple days, and he still leads with the most activity, and I think he's going to get the jersey. He's the lead favorite to get the jersey once we get to 3,000 subscribers, but don't freaking put your guard down, Plank. You got to stay on top of it. Be the most active, okay? You've already subscribed. You got the notifications turned on to all. You share the videos. You keep commenting in here. It's going to be great when we hit 3,000, 4,000. I don't care if it's an Eagles jersey, it's a Packers jersey, whatever jersey you guys want. I don't care if it's a Chiefs jersey, a Lions jersey. You guys will get the jersey. Bears jerseys are preferred, but we're not discriminatory in here. You will get your jersey, baby, sent to you in the mail once we hit the 3,000 mark, 4,000 mark. Sky's the limit, guys. We are going to send you guys all kinds of stuff. Football signed by freaking NFL players. Hopefully they're Chicago Bears. They're easier since we got a big connection with the Bears. Listen, we've got over 38 live right now with the YouTube Nation, and on XApp we've got over 21. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. We really appreciate you guys. Nobody out there in Facebook land. That's good because YouTube and XApp seems to be leading all the shows right now. So we got over 55 in the building live right now. There's Honey Bear. What's up, DT Honey Bear? Bear down, baby. Love you. Good to see you in the morning. That's my way to start out my morning is with some honey bear. Lazy Wizard Gaming. What's up? Jaden Daniels broke our team. That's a bad take. That's a horrible take. I mean, our team was definitely a changer, and it all could go back to that. But we're moving forward. You know, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Right now, we're the windshield, and you're the bug with that bad take, baby. Because this is New Year's. We won against the Packers in Lambeau. We won and got the best available first round draft pick of coaches in Ben Johnson. We got Dennis Allen, the best available defensive coach. I mean, you want to talk about lazy wizard gaming? That's a lazy take, pal. Welcome to the show, pal. Plank says DT Honey Bear, bear down. Honey Bear says, I hope the Eagles win, but KC probably win. Eagles 28, Chiefs 26. She's definitely staying on that 28-26. She's not backing down. She's staying strong on that score. What round was Braxton Jones picked? He was picked in the fifth round, buddy. Not too bad for being a fifth round draft pick. And when I interviewed him in the locker room, folks, he is a mountain of the man. He was sitting there, or standing, I should say, standing. I'm sorry. He was standing there, combing his beard out, and I'm talking to him. Real nice, gentle giant dude, huge. I mean, your boy's 6'6", and I'm looking up. I used to play offensive line. And I'm looking up at this guy, and rarely do I get a neck cramp when I'm talking to somebody. This guy is big. He's massive, and he's tall. I do think that, we've got him for one more year. You don't just cut him on a rookie contract, especially when the backups are that terrible. And if you go get a rookie offensive left tackle, and we don't pick up anybody in the free agency, you definitely got to keep him on the team. I mean, you don't really gain anything out of getting rid of this guy when he's got one more year left on the contract, So I think if you get a good offensive line coach and get a seasoned free agent veteran or two, it's definitely going to help him out. I just don't think he's been around anybody that could help him in terms of growing from a fifth rounder to a starter. I definitely think there's some technique issues there. We can all agree. And I'm not saying that he is a guy that we can hang our hat on, but look at in terms of left tackles who we've had. It's been a minute since we had a good one. Like I said, I'm not saying that we don't need a good left tackle in the free agency or the draft. What I will say this, next year we got a lot better options at left tackle. If you guys go look at the 2026 class, it's pretty dang freaking good on the outside, folks. Now we've got 40 on YouTube Nation and 21 staying steady at the X app. Appreciate everybody for showing up and showing out. James says, DT Honey Bear, Bears for life. Go Bears. Foster agrees with me. He says Braxton was a fifth rounder. You can remember the past, just don't live with it. Yeah, I agree, man. That makes sense. Lazy wizard, some more lazy takes. Caleb is trash. Worry about your own trash, pal. Ben Johnson is not a leader of men. Okay, whatever. This guy's just a troll. Keep on trolling, man. How about wake up in the morning and you're just like, I want to troll. I want to go into somebody's other team and I'm going to go troll them just to disrupt the community and be, the biggest turd in the building. Okay, well, hey, if that's how you win the day, sure, buddy, but do better. I mean, it's the first quarter. The first quarter's not over with. You do you, we'll do us. But, dude, be better in life, man. Seriously, is that how you win the day? Showing up, just being an idiot? Whatever. Sure take. DT Honey Bear says, I like Caleb with this new coaching staff. We are going to have an improved team. I agree. I think it's going to be great. Foster Cover says, hey, James Childers, Bear down. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it for today's show, guys. Like I said, um, what's your one move that you absolutely want to see the Bears make this offseason? What's one thing that you guys would like to see? Answer these comments for your chance to win a jersey of your choice from any team. Once we reach the 3,000 subscriber mark, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Bears content. Until next time, guys, bear down. Who is your team, Wizard? Who cares, Foster? Let's stay in our lane. This guy's lost, man. This guy is a chump. GPG, what's up, Ethan Fragasso? Appreciate you, man. That's a very cool, exotic name, man. I like that. My name is so boring that I had to throw tracks in the middle of it, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining the show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you for sure, man. You're awesome. Thank you for joining us. Turn your notifications on to all. O-line needs to be stronger. I agree, Honey Bear. Washington was a definite wake-up call that we needed. We're going to battle with a fire underneath us to win. For sure. Christian Gonzalez says, Jesus Christ is king. Hallelujah, brother. I agree with you, man. For sure. Amen to that, man. Foster says, sign Trey Smith. My move that is a must. For sure. I agree. Bear down, baby. Who's going to be the Bears O-line coach? So listen, I just got some news from my co-host, former Bears quarterback Jim Miller. I've been looking at a guy. He was talking about a dude named Mark Stanton that he knows. He's friends with Michigan State offensive line coach. There's another Michigan State offensive line coach from the past named Dan Rushauer. He's been a tight ends coach, a running backs coach, an O-line coach, and he's been also an offensive coordinator. I've heard his name float around, so I'm interested in him. I would like to see him for sure. That would be interesting for me. So, yeah, Terrence Williams, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a good review. We appreciate you, man. You're awesome. We appreciate your review. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out. What's up, D Nice? Appreciate you. Plank. Peace, buddy. Chat, bear down for sure. Trump says get Zeter and Zach Martin for sure. Yeah, I like Kevin Zeter. I like Zach Martin. I think it would be good to get a Notre Damer in here from the Cowboys. I think he's good. I think he could help us out for sure. Did you guys see on what was that? What was that show where they shoot their shot and they told them that they would trade one of the guys on their staff? Yeah, one of their guys on their staff. Oh, White Sox Dave. Yeah, they said, hey, we're going to trade White Sox Dave for you straight up, Zach Martin. And they were like, done deal. He's already out of the building. Come on, Zach. That would be great if we could get Zach Martin over here for sure. I'd like to see him at guard. We definitely need to shore up that interior line, that exterior, the outside, everything. We definitely need to get better for sure. I'm going to go ahead and block this guy. Yep. Yeah. He's ridiculous. Yeah, I agree with this one. Get Zeitler and Zach Martin. I'm interested in that. Anybody else? What's your one move that you'd absolutely want the Bears to make this offseason? I'm saying we get this dude. I am saying that we go get this guy for sure. I would love to get this guy. Hands down, this is my guy that I would like us to go out and get. I think that would be great. And if he went out and got that one guy, if Ben Johnson went out and got that one guy, he would definitely win the free agency for me, for sure. Yep. Is Bryant? Yeah, he's autographed. Him and Trump, actually, they go golf together and stuff, man. It was a really good interview. If you go back into our show, it's highlighted. The Brian Urlacher interview was like 3 months ago, man. It was fun. it was a really fun interview. The guy's really smart. He's a very down to earth, nice guy. We should be working with him in the near future. We got our hands in the fire. Uh, um, some irons in the fire, not our hands in the fire, on some celeb events at casinos and stuff like that. So we're excited. Yeah, to answer you short, that's Brian Urlacher autographed behind me for sure. So, all right, guys. Thanks again so much. We love you, beautiful people. Like I said, answer these questions in the comments below for your chance to win a jersey of your choice when we reach 3,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more Bears content. Until next time, bear down, Chicago. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Brandon Trax Hyatt, and remember, together we're making Bears great again. Bear down.